Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Good, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our podcast this evening. Sorry if the next song started playing. I'm juggling a couple different things. Ariana literally just clocked in.
Hi, guys. Coming from you straight from Epcot. Terrans. Yeah, I literally just ran here from Epcot.
Sick.
Whoa.
Sick beats.
Sick beats. Yeah, guys.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for our podcast today. We do have some exciting stuff headed your way. We're going to be talking about some breaking news going on in the area, as well as the weather, as always. So thank you for joining us live. This is After Hours Live. We are looking for live call-ins today, 407-476-1835. If you could text us your name and your hometown first, we will be taking live calls this podcast today. Again, that is 407-476-1835. You'll see it scrolling at the bottom of your screen as well. Today is Monday, September 9th, 2024. The current time in Orlando is 8:01 p.m. And the weather today, 76 degrees, a low of 74. It's nice and cool outside. There is a 59% chance of rain for the rest of the evening for the greater Orlando area. And tonight is a waxing crescent moon, which is 33% illuminated.
I love waxing.
Good. You
wax
don't
on,
anymore.
wax off.
You don't anymore, though.
No.
You don't have to.
I'm
Correct.
laser, baby.
In other news, we are sad to inform you, if you are not aware, Disney legend James Earl Jones has passed away at the age of 93.
A moment of silence, please.
Yes, I did catch some...
We didn't be silent.
Huh?
I said a moment of silence.
I did... do a little research for everyone that wasn't sure who James Earl Jones was. He did pass away peacefully in his Dutchess County, New York home.
Hey, guys, that's where I'm from.
At the age of 93. What? And we do have a comment from Bob Iger at the Walt Disney Company. He did leave a comment on Instagram. He said, quote, "From the gentle wisdom of Mufasa to the menacing threat of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones gave us a voice of some of the greatest characters in cinematic history. A celebrated stage actor with nearly 200 film and television credits to his name, the stories he brought to life with a uniquely commanding presence and a true richness of spirit had left an indelible mark on generations of audiences. On behalf of all of us at Disney, we are to extend our deepest condolences to his family and loved ones." Again, that was from Bob Iger, the CEO of the Walt Disney Company. He also has been credited. I did a little research. I obviously he's been in everything. Mm-hmm. He's been credited for several animated series, including The Simpsons as well.
Oh,
and he's made several appearances on the late night circuit. I do have a short news clip for everyone, just so you're aware of the voice. So here's a short news clip of some of the work that he's done.
I am your father.
With those 4 words, James Earl Jones made pop culture history as the voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars series.
The sun will set on my time here, and will rise with you as the new king.
New generations became familiar with his deep voice through his role as Mufasa in The Lion King.
Oh, there's more to being king than getting your way all the time.
Jones was born in Mississippi in 1931 and says as a child he stuttered so badly he didn't speak for years.
Can't wait.
Poetry and later acting helped break his silence.
Are you the Black Hope?
Well, I'm black and I'm hoping.
Jones starred in The Great White Hope on stage and film, earning critical acclaim. The role landed him a Tony, a Golden Globe, and an Oscar nomination.
People will come, Ray.
Jones went on to star in many movie and TV roles, winning several Emmys, a Grammy for Best Spoken Word, and an Honorary Academy Award in 2011.
They'll arrive at your door as innocent as children, longing for the past.
Acting was in his blood. His father, Robert Earl Jones, was one of the first prominent black actors in film. Jones was married to actress Cecilia Hart for more than 30 years until she died from ovarian cancer in 2016. Jones kept acting into his 80s.
Let me guess. You like Star Wars.
Working on the stage, TV, and big screen, always with his commanding presence.
You are not summoned here to grovel.
And that distinctive voice.
There is no Death Star.
Danya Backus, CBS News.
And that was from our CBS affiliate, WBNC. from, I think, Dallas. I'm not sure. I forget my
Yeah.
my abbreviations. But yeah, that was from CBS News. James Earl
Poor
Jones,
guy.
so iconic to the Walt Disney Company. As I said, he was honored as a Disney legend in 2019. I think as a film student and a television studier, and it's so important to acknowledge because he truly is one of a lifetime.
Mhm.
You know, much like our singers, you know, Whitney Houston, Christina Aguilera, like are once in a lifetime beings. He definitely was one, and his presence will surely be missed in the film and television world.
When you did your research, where in Dutchess County?
It was a very small town. It started with a P.
If you're gonna say Poughkeepsie, I'm gonna
No, it
throw
wasn't.
up. Okay.
It wasn't. No,
That one's
I
for you,
can't remember
Brevin.
where it was, but it was.
That's literally right where I'm from.
That's crazy.
I
He
should
passed
tell-
away
I should tell my mom. She'll
right
freak
next to
out.
you.
I'm surprised she didn't text me yet. Well, I mean, I'm not, but I am.
In
That's
other
crazy.
news, we do have some really great national holidays today.
Woo!
Top of the leaderboard for mine today is National Wiener Schnitzel Day. If you don't know me and Ariana, we love the Germany Pavilion in Epcot.
Amen.
So
One of many that we love, but we
one
love
of many
Germany.
we absolutely adore. Another holiday we are celebrating today is Share Your Care Day, whatever that means. If you care about anything, let us know. I guess that's what it is.
I could share how I take care of myself. I
That's
shower
good.
every day,
That's
twice a day.
healthy. That's
Yeah.
good and healthy.
Yeah, guys.
And then this one was really good. I thought that this was good context for the Walt Disney Company. It's National Boss Employee Exchange Day.
Okay, sensitive
So
subject.
that's a good one.
This one's for you, Mick Mouse.
Yeah. But that's all I have for this early in the broadcast. Ariana, what do you got?
Well, as we have mentioned before, I just literally ran in from Epcot. I want you to know that I ran from the American Gardens Theater all the way to the Yellow Lot car in 19 minutes.
That's good. That's record time. We're going to cheer for that one because that's good.
So if I ever become coordinator and walk time's an issue, I'm coming for you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Carrie. Guys.
That's good.
I was very sweaty when I came in. I will say that.
Well, good news is, for some reason, my thermostat was set to 64 degrees.
I love it.
And I don't
here.
know why.
It's so they knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was at Epcot. One of the things I love about COT, one of the many things, is that we have so many free concerts. And I love going to them. I love concerts. I love music. And I've seen so many good bands, so many nostalgic ones. Like one of my favorites, if you know me, is Simple Plan. I go every year, at least every day of the show. Maybe not all the shows, yeah. But at least 2 of the days I go. Shout out to Sydney. She always comes with me, my girl. Yeah, so tonight I went with Miss Julia. And you know who we ran into?
Who?
Jessica P. and her fiance.
Aww.
Yeah. And so me and Miss Julia sat. I don't know how we literally ran because I clocked out at 6:05.
That's good. That's really good.
So we ran over to the theater. We waited in line. We got in, and I saw Gino, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's Jessica's fiance." And she was like, "Who?" And I was like, "Jessica." She goes, "Oh yeah." And so I look at him, and finally Jessica came and sat next to him. So I look at him, and I'm waving like a lunatic.
That's good.
You know me. And then he like looks at me, kind of like rolls his eyes and like turns away. And I said, "Ah!" And I pointed at him. I said, "I can't believe you just looked away." And Jessica finally sees me, and she goes, "Oh hey!" And I was like,
God.
I said, "Your fiance just totally ignored me." I said, "How dare you? I'm coming to your wedding."
God.
Yeah, but it was
that's
so
really
funny.
good.
He was like, "I didn't know." It was so cute. But we ended up getting like not front row, so like outside the amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where like the roof stops. We sat in that very front row. It was perfect. I ran like a monster. Almost clipped one of the coordinators, and I got all 4 of us a seat up front. It was perfect.
That's really good.
Yeah. But if you didn't know, tonight playing at Epcot was Yellow Card.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for all those pop punk people out there. Very nostalgic for me. If you
What's their like big song?
Oh please, you know I have a record coming. One of their most famous songs is Ocean Avenue. If you remember any of the early 2000s rom-coms, it was definitely in one of them. I have a piece for you here, and it goes like this.
Oh, I can play it if you want to sing along.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Please. But anyway, they put on a great show. God, the lead singer's still hot, still sounds exactly like they did back then. Because it's like their albums were from like early 2000s, late 2000s. It was so good. Such a good concert. Here we go. Yeah. There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. Yeah.
I love that we're getting the concert again live.
Of course it. We're just missing a certain someone.
They're just doing it right now.
Yeah.
At 8:10.
There's a place on the corner of Cherry Street. We would walk on the beach in our bare feet. We were both 18 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. God, remember when we used to be able to do that? I'm too old now.
Please welcome to the stage some karaoke with Ariana.
Yeah, we gotta do the main chorus. I'm gonna do it no background.
I'll do it for you. just in case you need the backing.
I got this. If I could find you now, things would get better. We would leave this town and run forever. Let your waves crash down on me and take me away. Yeah.
Good. I did lower the microphone just a little bit because it was getting blown out, but that's fine.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I really got into everybody.
That's totally good.
Next performance will be paid. Sorry, everyone.
God.
But anyway, it was really good. They also did their song. They're doing a cover of A Whole New World on the new Disney Pop Punk album.
Did they record that video tonight?
No, that was last night because they were only here for 2 days. But yeah, they did it last night.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty rough because a lot of the section was cut off for it, and people were pissed when I left last night at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. We also had a certain coworker that was there. And he made a shirt and it said yellow card on it. It was a black tee. It said yellow card and white, and then had the Epcot circles underneath.
I'm screaming.
Yes, and on the back it said like yellow card Eat to the Beat concert series and had the times.
That's good.
It was so good. What a
Literally
king.
a walking billboard.
What a king.
That's really good.
Happy birthday shout out to the king.
That's good.
If you know, you know. Yeah, the shirt was so good. Yeah.
I love that.
I loved it. But yeah, so it was a really good concert, and I just love that we do that crap for free at Disney.
Well, I mean...
Well, not for free.
You get it for free.
Do I? I'm kidding.
I mean, you get paid to...
A lot of sweat, blood,
Either.
and tears, and other things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good. So I'm super excited. The Wanted's coming up this month. I love them. Shout out.
Yeah, they're a good.
You'll find us chasing the sun. Oh, 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 oh.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. So super. God, I was such a big fan when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Between them and One Direction, they were like both big at the same time. Obviously, One Direction was a little bigger.
Right.
So me and my best friend from high school, we went down to New York City, and One Direction had a pop-up shop. So we went for her birthday because it happened in December, and we got to go. I wonder if I still have the picture. I took like a picture with like Liam, quote unquote Liam, playing because he was my favorite. And then they had this giant like cement pole in the middle of the room, and you could take a Sharpie and write on it. So I thought I was a little shit, and I wrote "I Heart the Wanted" on the pole.
God.
Because I was starting Riff
That's really
Raff.
good.
Yeah, really good. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, E2B concert series, Epcot, super fun. I love it.
Good.
Really good.
If we have anyone watching, we want to take your calls. Let's talk about Epcot Eat to the Beat. Let's talk about your favorite bands. Text us at 407-476-1835. Text us your name and your hometown. We want to hear from you. We are looking at you. We want to talk to you about music and who you want to see at Eat to the Beat. It's going to be good.
David Archuleta.
He's coming, right?
He is.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, really excited for that one.
Yeah.
I miss.
When is that?
When is that? It's next month. It's when Carrie's in New York.
Okay.
Because I wanted to go with her because we like to break out in song in the break room all the time, and one of the songs was "Crush" by David Archuleta.
That's good.
It was really good.
Sorry, I was just making sure it sounded good. Yeah, that's good. What else you got for us?
What else do I got? Let's see. Let's talk about, while we're waiting for some text, my date that I had that we were talking about.
Good.
Yeah. So last podcast, if you listened to the pilot episode, I was asking for drinks I should order at the bar for this guy that I was meeting. I did, in fact. We went to like a kind of like edgy like dive bar. And I ordered a beer, guys. I know I said I wouldn't do it because I didn't want to get beer burps, but I was just so nervous. And like, I haven't been like nervous about meeting a guy in a while. He ordered a Miller Lite, and I know everyone's gonna say it's a red flag, but guess what, everyone? That's all American men drink. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I got a Michelob Ultra though, because I'm fancy. But yeah, other than that, the date went really well. we each had 2 beers, and I don't know, it just, like, the vibes are really good, we just connected well, there was never any silence, lots of flirting, lots of smiling, it went really good.
That's good. I know we have some canceled going on as well.
I can share some of it.
Okay.
Because as much as I love to, like, share my personal
What was
life.
that?
It was my nails. I'm like a
Oh
fart
God,
now.
it did. It
Sorry.
did. I want to listen to
Sorry.
that playback. That'll be good.
Oh, yeah, look at the time. It was 8:15 at that time. Yeah, I think maybe I was just being a little nutty. He may or may not have canceled. Not yeah, he blew me off one night for plans. So that really ticked me off. But like we're chatting now, so we're okay. Yeah. That's what I'll say about that.
Okay.
I think he's got a lot on his plate, and you know, I don't know. Things were fine today.
I think.
I was bad, and I did text him. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
But I mean, it's been fine.
Oh, I wonder if I could hear that.
I mean, he didn't have to answer my text.
Yeah.
He didn't have to after
Okay.
I gave him Tude. He didn't have to. He could have deleted me. He could have ghosted me like every other guy loves to do to anybody. But he didn't. And yeah. Today's conversation has been good. He's been really busy at work. But other than that. Yeah, so we're back, guys. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So more off the podcast I'll share with Brandon.
Okay. I
know.
I'm concerned about this gentleman. Oh, she's whispering. I'm concerned about this gentleman. And I think you should steer clear for several reasons that I won't share.
I know. But I just kept thinking about the devil's advocate yesterday.
But there is one thing that I will share. I tried to do I tried to unnutty the nutty, and it made you nutty because you're like, well, I'm thinking about what you said the other day.
Yeah.
Which I think that those are good things to consider.
Yeah.
But the relationship, and then I will share this with everyone. The relationship with the ex is interesting.
Yes, but also like I don't know. Maybe it's just not something I'm used to. So, you know, I come from a divorced family. It was not an easy divorce on the father or the children, and it was very, very messy. And I don't know. So I can't imagine like I feel like it's so hard to imagine like a perfect separated or blended family. You know. That's just me though. So like, you know, I don't know. That's that without getting into it too much. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm very close to saving his name in my phone. I haven't yet, guys.
Yeah, can you dive into that a little bit? What that's all about?
Yes, for those who know the lore of me and gentlemen I talk to, I don't save names in my phone. So you could scroll, and I'm a hoarder, so I don't delete text messages, except for people who are annoying. I did delete one guy once because he kept annoying me.
I needed to blow through my messages and just delete everything the other day.
I just don't, because you know I love receipts.
Yeah.
So I will pull up receipts. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I don't save names unless, I don't know, I guess I feel like saving a name to me from all the hurt that I've been through with men in the past,
Mhm.
saving their name in my phone means like, okay, like this is someone I can trust. So this is someone I want to like actually give my time and effort to.
Yeah.
For realsies. And it makes it real, I think, by putting their name in my phone.
Okay.
So I don't, and I just have area codes. And I just remember area codes, so it's not a problem.
So that's how you know who's texting you.
Yeah.
It's the area code. That's really
Yeah.
good. And then the name that you make up for them in your head.
Oh yeah. Oh, everybody knows to make nicknames up for people.
Yeah.
The guy I went on a date with, somewhat, I'm not gonna give any context because I want to give it away. I want to keep him private too, but like,
Yeah.
has something to do with Arby's, so I call him Arbenian man, like Arby's.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
I called him by his real name to Julia tonight, and she was like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, here we go."
Yeah, nobody knows these real men's names because
No.
we all know the nicknames.
And now this lore goes back many, many, many eons. Like,
Really?
When I was a kid, I was always flirty. I was that girl, and I, had boyfriends all the time, or like guys I was talking to, and I always made nicknames up for them because my friends could never remember who I was talking about.
God, that's good.
Yes. So My friends from high school would know.
Yeah.
Many nicknames. Toaster strudel. That's a good one.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Gosh, so many different ones. Derriere. Well, that's a recent one.
Derriere is a new one and should be removed from the list.
He's not new. He's old.
Should be extinguished.
I honestly haven't really talked to him in a while. Ever since he got butt hurt, that I didn't tell him I was home on my trip. But he had drill this weekend, so I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm ready to settle down, and he's not. So. What? Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who are just joining us, feel free to text us your hometown and your name. We are 407-476-1835. We want to take your calls live. We want you to be a part of our podcast and be a part of our conversation.
Yeah. Did we get any texts yet?
No, of course not. The
Okay.
audience participation, really good.
Yeah, guys. I've had multiple people that said, yeah, I'm going to call in, and they don't. Yeah. Somebody might later, though. Somebody told me that they would do it, but they're watching fireworks right now. But hey,
Fireworks
are
really
over.
good.
Oh, no, it's at 9 o'clock. It's already 8. So, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, we will get some. It's all right, guys. You don't have to be shy.
Yeah, I just texted one person that I know would, so we'll see. We'll see. We might be able to have some
I'm screaming.
good stuff. We want people to be a part of this because we're a conversation podcast. Like we do a little bit of hot topics, we do a little bit of news, we do a little bit of, but we want you to be a part of it because you are a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we're all hanging out, we're just on the phone.
Which we do anytime anyway.
Yeah.
I love being on the phone.
Oh, me too.
Talking. I'm not really haven't been on social media really lately. I go home and sleep after work.
Yeah.
Or run around. Oh, here's something people can call in about. Have you guys seen Beetlejuice?
Yeah, we want to hear about, because you're going to do a review in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
HHN as well, guys.
Yeah,
I told y'all you better go ahead and see the houses.
We need to hear about this
before
stuff.
Talking about it.
Go ahead and text us 407-476-1835. We want to hear your thoughts, opinions, prayers, ideas. We want to hear it all. Text us your name and your hometown, and we will have you on the podcast live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. So good. Yeah, I have a lot to say. Should we maybe do maybe one house a week that I could review?
Oh, that would be good.
That would be good.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of get a little feedback about the house.
That way it's I can spread it out throughout the entirety of HHN.
I like that.
And then the show as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, let's do that.
I like that a lot.
Because I could talk a lot. But especially about the houses.
Right.
Anybody?
We're just waiting for a little bit of audience participation. We are live on our Instagram as well. I will say, if you're watching on our Instagram, the experience is not as complete if you're not watching it on our YouTube channel, because we have sound effects and we have fun little music that we play. So make sure you're watching on our YouTube channel. Yeah. It is the After Hours Live podcast. It is linked in our Instagram. And if you want to be on our podcast, you can listen to yourself as well.
Yeah, and stare at Brandon because he's on the live. He's very hot.
I'm on the live. Yeah.
Yes, very handsome per usual. So
I try.
Yeah, no one wants. I'm very. Well, I'm not sweaty. I'm dry now, but I'm not looking great.
I'm television ready. The top half of me is prepared. I'm wearing slippers and sweatpants underneath that no one can see.
Love that.
Yeah,
that's really good.
I just needed to look okay for the live stream.
I'm screaming.
Yeah,
I love that.
But
another hot topic we could talk about too, which I got heated about today at work.
I want to hear it.
Car insurance, everyone. Who do you use?
Yes, let's hear for car insurance.
Yeah, because
and how much are you paying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, State Farm's on my list. They're canceled.
There's a lot of sound effects today.
Suzanne, I'm coming for you. Yeah, I outed her.
Awesome.
Ooh, that was Suzanne.
I haven't spoken to her since I made my policy almost 5 months ago, so that's really good. Yeah,
that's really good.
She's very canceled, and I'm paying way too much. So I think I'm just going to cancel them, and I'm going to go for Progressive. I was looking at a war criminal today at work through our discounts.
God, that's really good.
Yeah.
We do have someone that wants to call in, so we're going to go ahead and
okay, let's do it. Phone them in.
Let's see.
I hope they have good car insurance.
There we go. Oh my gosh, here we are. We have Miss Elizabeth live.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us on our podcast today.
Yeah.
I think so. Let's see. Oh my gosh, here we are. We have Miss Elizabeth live.
Oh my god, I love Publix. We can hear you great though.
No, we can't. Hold on.
What do you mean? I heard her.
Not on there. I can hear her through the thing, but not on the podcast.
Oh, I heard her say hi.
Yeah, you can hear her here, but we can't hear her on there.
Miss Elizabeth, say something.
Not on there. I can hear her through the thing, but not on the podcast.
Oh, I heard her say hi.
We're trying. We're running into some technical
Hold on,
issues.
everyone. I heard
can't hear
her
her on
first
there.
thing. Like when she said hello, I heard that. But this is
Let's
also
try
a couple
this.
seconds behind us. How did that happen?
Go ahead.
I'm still
I
here,
think
so you
this'll
guys
work.
just let me know.
That should work now.
Can you all hear me?
I can hear you here. We're just seeing if you're live.
Okay.
Yeah, there she is now. You're
I'm
live. You're
holding.
live.
I
We got
swear
you.
to you, when she first came on
I'm
and said
live.
hello, I heard it because this is delayed behind us.
Yeah, I don't know. This setup, it's supposed to work through this port. I'm going to do a little bit more troubleshooting
Okay.
because it worked the last time I did it. But anyway, welcome to the stage, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you for being here with us
Thank
today.
you so much. I am reporting live from my local Publix.
I love that.
What are you
That's so
getting?
exciting.
Share us the list.
I'm getting ingredients for dinner, and you can all guess what I'm making if you'd like.
Okay,
Ooh.
give us a couple clues.
Okay, well, the first clue is that I'm from Texas. I love eating Tex-Mex.
Okay.
There's your first clue.
Okay.
I immediately want to say tamales, but I don't know if she'd actually make that.
I don't make the tamales, but that's a great guess.
Is there sour cream?
Sour cream.
No,
Okay.
not tonight.
Okay.
It involves ground beef
Okay.
and
ta-
tortillas.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Woo! Delicious! Meat tamales.
Yay!
I was like, she's actually going to get corn husks and make
I'm
them.
making white people tacos.
Oh, so good.
That's good.
But I do a special dip with the tacos.
Ooh.
It's a modified like pico de gallo.
Mm.
Okay.
This is like a Hewitt family recipe. I don't know anyone else on the earth who eats this. If you do, comment below, I guess.
Okay, yeah. We want to
Comment
hear.
below.
I'm trying to get y'all some engagement here.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate it.
You make it like pico de gallo. So you chop up some fresh tomatoes and some onion, but instead of like jalapeno and cilantro, you put in green chilies, and it's phenomenal. And I can just
Oh.
eat it by like I can eat the whole bowl pretty much.
Now here's the thing: on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the spice level for Miss Ariana?
Yeah, you already see the face I'm making.
Well, I do the mild green chilies because it's not like spicy, like hot. So I think you could eat this.
Oh, that's pretty bold.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
bold.
We'll get a little applause for that one.
Yeah. I mean, I will still try because Miss Elizabeth made it,
Right.
but it could be spicier. Or maybe not.
Right.
Everyone knows me and my spice level.
No, I think the green chilies aren't like spicy, like not like a jalapeno spice.
Okay,
So I think you would enjoy.
of course.
But that's what we're making. So ground beef, we got some cheese at home, we have tortillas, I have sour cream.
Mm,
So
sour
this
cream.
is all I needed.
I love
Sour
that.
cream.
Do you put
So,
beans on your
yeah,
tacos, or is that weird? I do. I
I
like beans.
I do like them, but I don't make them, I guess, that way.
Yeah, I just like beans. A magical fruit.
Come on.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Are you making a dessert item?
I'm not, but I do have like cookie dough in the fridge
Mm,
that I could like bake.
yeah.
Wow.
If you know me, I always got a sweet treat around.
Amen.
That's just who I am. So I don't ever function without something sweet. I also have the in my pantry the tasty cakes, which I will give
Come on.
Brandon
Come
full
on.
credit for introducing me to.
Please.
I love it's the peanut butter cake.
Please,
Yeah.
please, Rachel.
Rachel,
please.
I'm not sure what the official
Send it
title
to
is
me,
called.
Rachel, please.
But
Those are my
I also have those in the
absolute favorite.
pantry.
If anyone knows what they are, they're
I
candy
know.
cakes, tasty cake candy cakes. They usually have them at
Yeah.
Wawa. If you're from the Northeast, also known as Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, South Jersey area, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In the freezer. 3 words. In the freezer. That's the way to do it.
Yes,
I
That's
was
the
like, not
way
from
to
my
have it.
Northeast,
Here's
but
the
from
thing.
yours for sure. We don't have
Publix
Wawas.
was doing BOGO.
I love
BOGO on
a
the
Publix did
on the tasty
BOGO
cakes.
on those.
Oh.
On the tasty cakes. So I've already eaten. I mean, I ate some in the parking lot when I first bought them. I'm gonna be really honest.
Oh my
right
God,
now.
she's addicted.
But I did put them in the freezer because I had a couple boxes.
Oh yeah, I love putting chocolate stuff in the freezer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I
Okay,
like my
so-
liquor and my chocolate, the freezer.
That'll be your dessert.
Perhaps your sweet
So
treat.
That's good.
that's what sweet treats I have in my pantry.
Oh, that's so good. All right, Miss Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. It looks like we do have a caller in the queue.
Thank you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
we're
The virtual
very
queue.
excited.
Well, it was wonderful. It was wonderful speaking with you all.
You are the first
And,
guest as well, so thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much. Well,
Keep a
I'm going
lookout
to
in
keep
your
listening,
mailbox.
so I can't wait to hear the rest of the podcast
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm so excited.
All right. Well, bye, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy your
Miss Elizabeth.
tacos.
And the tasty cakes,
Thanks.
please.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
All right, friends, with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby. But here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. You took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all, but still you're in my way. I beg and borrow and steal at first sight, and it's real. I didn't know I would feel it, but it's in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby. But here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. We are going to have our next caller come in. We have Laura from Orlando, Florida. Please welcome to the stage, Laura from Orlando, Florida.
Hello.
Hello, Laura. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I am watching The Lion King in honor of Mr. Mufasa himself.
Oh my
I
goodness.
was very sad when I
yes.
found out.
Yeah, I as a film and television person, I'm devastated. I don't know if you heard the top of the show. I did a little bit.
I did, and I joined a little late. I'm sorry.
Oh no worries at all.
Oh,
But
you're
yeah,
fine.
it
It was really good
devastating
bit.
to the theater community as well. You know, he really is so influential to that whole industry. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I know at least one of the first plays that I heard that he did was on Golden Pond, which is the movie, my family and I grew up watching all the time.
Aw.
The
Oh,
fact that like
That's
he brought that to life live on stage was such a surreal thing for us too, because it was such a different version of like what I grew up watching. But him bringing that to life is always something so special. He was just like, he was unlike anybody else. So it was so cool.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
iconic voice, my gosh.
I know.
Yeah.
Literally, I said this
Well,
earlier,
right?
once in a lifetime kind of, actor, performer. It's just amazing to be a part of that time that we
Crazy.
existed at
Yeah.
the same time as someone so incredible.
Well, and it's so interesting because if you look at like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff for like Star Wars, for example, the guy who was actually in the suit, he was a British guy. And then it's such a testament to like how a voice can change with someone whose voice is as powerful as James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh, yeah.
imagine if that movie was just with the British accent and not his voice, it would have changed it
I
completely.
know. It would have been such a different movie.
It would have been. It really would have been. I feel like it would have, not like a shtick completely, but it just, the tone of it would have been different. And I don't think he would have been as intimidating or as powerful if it was somebody else's voice. It would
Yeah.
have changed it.
That's really
Truly,
true.
truly. So Laura,
But how are you?
I'm good. Do you do horror nights?
I do. I haven't done it this year yet.
Okay.
And I only did it one day last year just because money wise, it's a lot.
Amen. I get asked
yeah.
every single year, Brandon, are you going? Brandon, did you get a pass? I maybe go once a year. It is just so expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not a Universal girly.
Mm.
So, for the money that it is, I just can't justify it.
Well, and what's crazy is, I mean, it's still surreal to think that I've been here for 15 years, but like in the short time that I've been going to horror nights in that time frame, it went from being less than $200, maybe like $130, to now it's almost as much as a regular annual pass. So
Yeah.
it's
I
like,
know. Tell me
crazy.
about it, man. When I first moved down here,
Yeah.
I got one in 2019, and holy crap. It's crazy how much has gone up.
and Ariana, you know what's really funny is that was actually that was one of the first years that I went. I went,
Such
I
a good
think,
year.
it's always so good.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, who's actually picked up with us before, he was one of the first people to go through all of that with me. Like he and our friend Chris, that was the first time that I went. I think Saw was like one of the very first houses that I went through. But it's evolved a lot. And I really want to go this year because I heard Insidious is amazing. I heard it's so
Oh,
scary,
yeah.
but so good.
yeah.
Do you want to review that one today?
Oh, I was going to because that's my
Okay.
absolute favorite house.
Good.
Hands down. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really good, really good.
I
Really
think
good.
that's been the top pick for everybody that's gone so far. I
So
haven't
well
seen
done.
any of the Insidious movies, so part of me wants to go into it blind and just kind of go into the house and just see what it is, but part of me also wants to at least see one movie before I go, just to
Mhm.
have an idea of what I'm looking for. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but
I mean, you could do either because I think it is a scary house overall, so you will be scared. But if you
Mhm.
want to understand what you're being scared by, then see a movie or two.
yeah. Well, the fun part about it is if you know what it is and you're like, oh my, you look for certain things,
Yeah.
and then when things pop up, you're like, oh my god, that's like right out of it.
Yeah.
Like the Last of Us last year, that house was
Mhm.
incredible, and seeing some of the things from that was really fun.
Oh yeah. Pretty
So
good.
are you going to try this year, Brandon? Is that the plan?
I think I want to. I'm really drawn by the Insidious house. I love that series. I love
Really
James
good.
Wan as a director. He's incredible. Because he also does the Conjuring series. I'm obsessed with him and his work. So I would love to see that in person kind of
Mhm.
come to life. So I think if there's anything driving me, it's going to see that house at Horror
Absolutely.
Nights.
Yeah. I will tell you, I was petrified the first time that I went. I was really nervous for it, but my friends and I were already like in the park for the day, and it's just kind of transitioned into, hey, let's just stay for Horror Nights.
Yeah.
But the fact that I had people that I was really comfortable with there, it helped through that process so much. So like if you can find the right people to go with, it makes it really fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Laura, we'll
So
we'll
have
let we'll let you get back to the Lion King, but I think we're gonna get our review now of Insidious with Ariana. But thank you so much for calling in. You're our second caller.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much for being our second caller on the podcast. We're getting some good audience engagement today.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are, and it's been fun. So I'll definitely listen for the review.
Yay! Thank you so much, Laura.
All right, you're welcome. Bye,
Have
guys.
a good night. Okay, so good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. I want to hear this review of Insidious because I am very, very interested. For those of you that are just joining us, feel free to call us in. We are taking calls and we want to hear what you have to say about Halloween Horror Nights. Text us your name and hometown first, 407 476 1835, and we'll take you live on the podcast.
Yee.
So what do we have about Horror Nights? What did we want to talk about?
Okay, so I did 5 houses. I did the big major ones when I went the other night. So I did Ghostbusters. So I did the IPs. I did Ghostbusters, Insidious, A Quiet Place, and then I did every year HHN's is a big monsters house, like Universal Monsters, and there's this year's in Turtle Bloodlines, and it's like a she-woman house. But I will dive more into that when we do that house. But yeah, so my all of those houses were really, really good. But Insidious, man, oh, that just blew me out of the water. I could not believe it. It was so good. I love the Insidious movies. If you know me personally, you know I like horror. I like watching the scary movies in the theaters and things like that, and I love horror. But to me, what actually really rocks my socks, and I have to sleep with the lights on when I go to bed, is paranormal activity stuff.
Yes.
Demons, ghosts, things like that. That is what actually scares me. Not gory, not, serial killers. Like, those kind of things don't scare me. It's the paranormal.
Yeah.
And I like being scared by it.
Good.
Yeah, good adrenaline. Anyway, so, God, this house was so good.
Mm-hmm.
It had all, like, the villainous, like, characters from the Insidious movies in it. I don't want to give too much away either because you're going to hopefully see it. But I will say the scares were really good as well.
Okay.
Like, obviously, you can rate a house on, like, the set, the, like, key elements of that film in it. But then also the scare actors themselves. Like, there was one point.
They're just well dressed and well done.
Yeah, there was... also, where they're placed is very key as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there was this one room we went into, and I had a scare actor on each side, left and right of me, and there's one that pops out from the end of the hallway, all at the same time, and I nearly crapped myself.
Ooh,
like,
I might have to wear a diaper.
Juan and Bree were behind me, and they were like, "Whoa!" Because I got bamboozled by all three. It was so good.
That's really good.
God, it was so good. Yeah. And the set was beautiful. I really loved the set.
Yeah.
It was so good. A lot of scenes from the movies.
I love that.
There was a baby key in there at one point, and I thought of you.
Keys.
I was like, baby keys. That's funny because I was with Juan, so baby keys.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
We do have our next caller in the queue. We have Jared
Ooh.
from Orlando, Florida. We're going to call Jared and include him in on the conversation about Horror Nights.
Oh, shoot. Hello.
Hi, Jared.
Hi.
Welcome to the After Hours Live.
Oh my God, thank you. Long time listener, big time fan.
You've been here since the Test and Adjust.
Since the Test and Adjust, correct.
Exactly. I've been here through it all.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So Jared, you're a Halloween Horror Nights goer, correct?
Of course I am.
Okay.
Amen.
You've been this season so far?
Yes.
Okay.
I've only been about 3 times right now.
Okay.
The month's still young, so you know.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes. The
Same.
season is still very young.
So
the fog is still fresh.
Have you done Insidious yet?
No, I honestly am trying to save that one for last because of how good of a review I got from it.
That's valid. Absolutely.
So I've gotten most of them done, but I haven't. There's about 3 that I'm still missing.
Okay. So far, which one is at your top of the list?
Ooh, that's tricky. Honestly, I do love Slaughter Cinema 2. That one's my all-time favorite so far.
It's the one I haven't done yet.
Oh, it's so good.
I know. I heard
just
it's
like how
really
it's
good.
different themes as you go through. It's very, very fun.
I'm excited for that one.
And a cute little shark at the end, so what could be better?
Did you say shark?
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
I thought... we already said there were any spoilers. I thought there was a dead dog, too. People were pissed about that. Is that true?
Of what?
There's a dead dog at the end of it, too. Right?
I hope not.
God.
And again, it was dark, so
True.
I could barely see.
Or was it Monstrose? I don't remember which one it was. But everyone was pissed about the dead dog. I haven't done those houses yet. I haven't done.
I honestly think it could be the Latin America one, the monstrous one.
Yeah, I haven't done Monstrose or Slaughter Cinema, but I did Monstrose last year when it was at Hollywood HHN in California. So I heard it's similar.
But you know how you were saying that you don't like the paranormal stuff?
Yeah, that freaks me out.
You don't like the ghosts and everything, the possessions and everything. I have to basically go to that house by myself because all my other friends, they are also petrified of that.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, we should go together then.
I want to go that night.
You're not alone, girl.
Petrified of it, but I also love it.
There's others.
I love it.
I want to afterpay my
It's fun.
ticket and do that.
Klarna, baby. Yeah.
For me, I just don't get scared. So like, I don't get scared by anything.
That's mean like everything
gay,
else.
so.
Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre last year was not scary for me. A man running after me with a chainsaw could care less.
Yeah.
The set was really beautiful last year. I'll give it that.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm screaming.
That's good.
Yeah. So right now you would say that one's your favorite, and I think it's valid that people have their first initial favorite, but then as the season goes on and you do more houses, it can kind of change.
Exactly.
You know.
You start paying more attention to the houses.
Oh yeah,
and
for
everything.
sure. Mm-hmm.
I do love the set designs, so I really try and focus on that a lot too.
Same. I do as well.
Because
Yeah.
they do an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Absolutely.
really good.
For sure. And then as the season goes on too, like the scares get a little different. Like I feel like first weekend, second weekend even, sometimes it's pretty like the bar's pretty low, but then they get yelled at and they're like, "You're not doing enough." And they're like,
God,
"Okay." And then
that's
they get
good.
scarier.
Yeah, do better. Halloween's closer.
Yeah, do better. The CEOs come in and say, "Do better."
Then what are your guys' favorite houses? I didn't hear Brandon, so
well,
that's tricky.
He's looking at me.
Well,
I want to hear what you have to say.
Never mind.
Because I know the one I'm looking forward for the most is Insidious.
Yeah. Oh no, he was wanting to hear what your favorite house was, and I was like, "Well, because you haven't gone yet."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, he hasn't gone yet. I want him to come.
Well, yeah, I want to go, and I want to go. I'm so drawn by the Insidious house. I want to go for a night to do that house.
I'm gonna spoil it a little, but you walk through like the beginning of the facade is a giant red door.
I saw parts of it on TikTok, so like I know what I'm getting into. Like I don't think there's going to be any shocks. So, like obviously it would be the scares. I don't think I'm going to be shocked by like the story of it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that series so much.
It's really good.
It's a really good series.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really looking forward. I loved when I went a couple years ago. I loved the Michael Myers house. I love the Halloween series.
Yeah.
Just as like a film person, I think they're so iconic. Like they're just like classic slashers, like whatever. There's nothing too spooky about them.
Yeah.
They're just so iconic, and to be like a part of the story in that way, so cool.
I should have went last year. The set was
It's very
top
fun.
notch. I think last year that set was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, was last year The Weekend?
That was 2 years ago, I think.
Was it 2 years ago? God, I don't
The
even
Weekend
remember.
was 2 years ago.
2 years?
I think it was 2
And
years
That was
ago.
another one of my favorite
amazing.
sets. Yeah, that was good.
I never
That
did
one
that
was
one.
so good.
So good. After Hours, ha ha ha. That's us.
That's good.
Featuring The Weekend.
But then again, because of the Weekend house, I asked for DJ booths in all the queue lines because they're so boring.
Oh my god, I feel like this year they're even more they're even more boring. But here's hot take: I get very overstimulated pretty easily in situations over there. Like being in a crowded
fair.
area with loud sounds, like kind of triggers my anxiety. Yeah, imagine that. But it's when people are yelling. Like people get so drunk sometimes, and they're so loud right behind you. and
It's
you
more
just
the
wanna smack them.
people.
Yes.
It's just.
But
the
sometimes
people.
the videos they played on walls last year were so loud I couldn't even hear myself think.
That's
Nutty.
that's really
Very
my
true.
only problem with Horror Nights is the noise level.
Mm-hmm.
The scares, I'll get a good jump or two. That's fine. I'm not bothered by that. It's the loud. I can't do the loud. I'm so overstimulated. I feel like I need an Adderall, and I need to lay flat on the concrete for 20 minutes before I go and do anything else.
Earplugs, baby.
But I have
No,
earplugs.
it's,
That's another.
It's definitely the fake people trying to do the fake screaming just to scare their friends and shit like that get me.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
I'm
I'll
like,
yell at
there's
them
no need to
too.
scream. Nothing's around. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll literally turn around. If they're being annoying, I would literally yell at them. Because sometimes people grab at you.
Exactly.
And I'll literally snap at them. And I'm like, don't touch me again.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm scared. Like, don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Really good. Now,
Get out of my
Jared,
bubble.
question
Thank
of the
you.
night. When you go
What's
into
up?
the haunted houses,
Okay.
are you a leader? Are you in the middle or are you in the back?
Oh, every time. I'm a leader every time.
Oh,
I love that.
we love a man in
it's
charge.
just, I think because like I said, I don't get scared. I don't like jump. I don't do this or that. So I'm solid. The only thing, to be honest, that does get me though, as you're walking through the houses when they drop, like in the windows, they have that wood, and then they just drop it.
Yes. We were literally just talking about that.
That loud bang. That's the only thing that ever gets me because it's just so unexpected.
Absolutely.
Because you really never know when that thing's gonna drop.
No.
Every time.
I hate it. Who was I telling the other day?
I
was telling someone my top 3 like things I can't do in haunted houses. Number 1, I can't do mirrors. Absolutely not. I have to close my eyes because I know that if there's a mirror, there can be something looking back at me.
Yeah.
From horror films, obviously. Number 2, I can't do the rooms where there's just a bunch of standing bodies and you don't know who's real and who's not, who's gonna pop out at you. I can't do it. I crouch down like a turtle and I cover my ears and my eyes so I can't see, and it's really nutty. I don't remember what house I went in.
They did that in the Weekend house.
Yeah, I had to crouch every time. Oh, and last year for Blood Moon, I had to do it too in the church scene.
True.
I couldn't do it.
God.
I had to just look at my feet and pray it was going the right way.
God.
There was a house this year that I did with Juan the other night, and I don't remember which one it was. And I literally like crouched down like a turtle, and he said that all the scare actors were going for me, but obviously I couldn't see because I put my blinders on. But
that's really good.
It's funny for everyone else, but not for me. I'm scared. And then number 3, the mild one out of the 3, is that wooden door that snaps.
Yeah.
Shut. That's spooky dooky.
It's too much. That is literally the only thing you'll honestly see me jump from because that's too loud for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, are you a
But
chortler?
everything else, I like being a leader. Or mostly the caboose too.
Ooh, caboose. Do you chortle in the houses? Like, I feel like you could go through, and I love your laughs. Like I said the other day, I feel like you'd go through
my
and you would
God.
laugh at things.
You could literally ask my boyfriend Christian. Have you been to the Goblin one yet?
Yes.
The Goblin's Feast.
Yes, that's a good chortle one.
Did you hear that music in there? I was dancing the entire time because I'm like, this music's so good. I was like, what's going on here?
He's like, I'm in the club.
Like, no, for real. I was like, that music is bumping in there.
That's so
you
good.
just saw me dancing.
I can see that.
I swear the monsters, like, the goblins were literally like, who is this man? I said, get him out of here.
That's
so good.
I loved it. That was good.
God.
But no, I'm the one that cracks the jokes. I don't take it seriously. Because in the end of the day, I know they're fake people. I know they're people just like us behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't take it to heart that they're literally gonna actually try and kill me. No.
Right.
Well,
so I keep it chill.
Who's running the background checks?
Come on.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
But then again, also when you get like 3 shots in, you just don't care anymore.
Right.
So good. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jared. This was
thank you so
good.
much.
Of course.
Thank you for being the third caller on the podcast.
Oh my God. 3's my favorite number.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Yes.
That's so good. Well, thank you so much, Jared, for joining
have a
us.
good night.
You too. Bye.
Of course.
Okay.
Jared Bear.
We've had some really good callers
All
and some really
excellent
good
calls.
interactions
And
today.
they're all very different. I love that.
Yeah.
This is why we want you guys to call in.
I know. Now that we have a record of it, people that are listening, feel free to text your hometown or your name. We're probably not going to take anyone else for the rest of the night. You missed your opportunity this evening.
Yeah.
I don't have a boo, so we're just going to do this one.
What do you have to say about that, Doctor?
Yeah. What do you have to say about that one, Doctor?
Well, pal, it's really upsetting that your friends do not like your podcast, okay? I would call in, but I'm sitting right here. Okay?
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, that was
lift up my feet.
Great
really
feedback. Is she in her bed at your feet?
Yeah.
That's really good. Is she looking at you?
Yeah, and smelling my feet probably.
God, that's
What?
good. I
Good.
love that.
And your feet. Whoa.
But yeah, anyone that's listening, we love having people call in and listen and be a part of our conversation. It's so important. As you can see, it's so nice to hear what other people have to say, especially when we're talking about a hot topic like, Halloween Horror Nights. That's so popular in the Orlando area. So, like, people calling in, so cool, so much fun.
Yeah, still waiting about the car insurance, everybody. So, send me your quotes.
Yeah, we want to hear about this car insurance shit.
Yeah, pissed. I wanted to turn. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the live.
What's happening?
It's the live. I turned the volume down and didn't do it very well. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, we've had people on and off the live. Yeah. It's kind of just to pull audience. So if you're listening to us, we are I've been toggling like live between my personal Instagram and then like the podcast Instagram, just so people see that we're live. They can click and be like, oh, I want to, join in on the podcast. So you can just see that we are on.
Yeah.
I'm not
it's still on YouTube, everyone. So
yeah, we're still on YouTube. That's another note an editor's note I want to make really quick. We are having an issue with Spotify, getting it on Spotify the next day. I am going to try tomorrow to get this one on. As of right now, our podcast is living on YouTube, so we are live, and then immediately after, it is just on our channel, so you can review it then. There are a couple copyright things going on with our Spotify. It's not letting me upload because we use music in our podcast. Yeah. So it's going to be a process of pulling it, editing it, re-uploading it, and then pulling it to Spotify. So it's going to be a little bit more complex. Because it happens to fall on my days off, I think it's going to be something I'll be able to do. Mm-hmm. If there's a way around it, I'm going to make that happen as well. But just
we'll figure it out. Stay tuned, everyone.
I've had a couple people ask me about it. It is something we're actively working on. So just stay tuned for that. As soon as it does happen, we will be sharing that information with you as well, and we'll be talking about it on the podcast. Yeah. But as of right now, the idea is to have it live Monday night, and then Tuesday have it on Spotify. Now, once it is on Spotify, it will also live on our YouTube channel. We will have a catalog of all of our lives, and it's going to be the raw file. So it'll be everything from our pre-show to the end, but our podcast on Spotify will be just us speaking, our guests. It's going to be cut out. There's going to be no commercials. Yeah. But that's what it'll be. That's kind of the idea. We're just working through that right now.
It'll get there.
Yeah.
I believe in us.
Yeah. I think it's just something we're kind of jumping in a lot. All at once while we're still trying to promote the podcast and have people listening and engaging and, building graphics, going live, writing a show, quite a loose show. I must say, I do like having a looser show.
I think we doing really well with it.
We fill the hour so easy.
I can't believe it's already been an hour. That's crazy.
We fill the hour really easy, and it really helps when we have audience participation because we're filling that hour with everybody.
This is a conversation with you guys. Yeah. Well, we are the main characters, of course,
right.
As always.
And I kind of like to think of it as an extension of the attic. Like we love to chortle at work. Let's chortle at after hours. That's why it's after hours.
After hours.
Amen.
Though we try not to, we're not going to talk about work.
No, we're not talking about
things.
Work. We'll talk about Disney. Yeah. But we're not talking about work.
Oh, yeah, no. Or like things that we talk about in the attic, like that artwork related, we can talk about.
Yeah, we won't talk about work.
We still want to be professional here.
Right.
Unfortunately, this is our place of work, and yeah.
And this is my second job, so, I got to.
Amen.
Right. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us for our podcast this evening. We really appreciate everyone listening and watching and being a part of our podcast. It means a lot.
Yeah.
As always, make sure you're following us on Instagram, you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and you have our bell notifications on. We will see you next Monday. Have a good night.
Bye.
'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky,